Hello, Sage here. Thanks for joining me on Kalkine TV for the top ASX buzzing stocks for the day. And there are many reasons a stock's price experiences movement. Market cycles, fundamentals such as macroeconomic factors, and the other is announcements. Now, if you missed any of these announcements amongst the important market data delivered earlier today, let's take a look at the ASX listed stocks making the news today because of their price-sensitive announcements. Firstly, integrated energy company Origin Energy today reported that its underlying profit rose 30% for the full year ended 30th June 2022. However, on a statutory basis, Origin has announced a loss of $1.43 billion. The board has announced a partly franked final dividend of 16.5 cents per share, franked to 75%. And total dividends for 2022 representing 47% of free cash flow. The final dividend will be paid on the 30th of September 2022 to shareholders registered as of 7th of September 2022. Origin Energy shares traded at $5.86 Australian, down by 3.54% in the morning trading session. The world's largest toll road operators also made the news today. Transurban announced that its chair, Lindsay Maxsted, will retire from the Board of Transurban Group. Board has elected current non-executive director Craig Drummond as the chair effective. And meanwhile, the company also announced its financial year 2022 results. Transurban recorded robust balance sheet positions with $3.9 billion in corporate liquidity and a $16 million annual net profit. Today, Transurban shares traded at $13.97. They're down by 4.71%. Also making the news, next, Australian global winemaker and distributor Treasury Wine Estates announced results for the financial year 2022. Earnings before interest and taxes grew 3%. Net profit after tax improved 4.2% and earnings per share improved 4.1% to reach 44.7 cents per share. The company also announced to pay a final dividend of 16 cents per share, fully franked, an increase of 23% on the 2021 level. The company in 2023 expects to deliver strong growth and continued earnings before interest and tax margin expansion. And Treasury Wine shares traded at $12.42, being down by 1.66%. Moving on now to the Auckland Airport. Today they've announced its financial results for the 12 months to 30th June 2022, including incurring its second ever underlying loss. Auckland Airport reported another underlying net loss after tax of New Zealand dollars 11.6 million. This is 71% higher from the financial year 2021. Now, it's not been an easy cycle at all for the tourism sector, and its profit after tax was down 59%. Earnings per share was also reported down by 59% to 13 cents. Its guidance for 2023 reflects conservative outlooks for the recovery of the global aviation industry to pre-pandemic levels. Auckland International Airport shares traded at $6.97, being down by 2.58% today. Interesting to note that some people are only having their first international holidays after 2 years. It's been a long time grounded for many people. Now moving on to the next announcement, Australian base and battery metals explorer Deterra Royalties today announced its full year results for the financial year ended 30th June 2022. Its revenue increased of 83%. EBITDA stood at $256.8 million and net profit after tax is at $178.5 million. The company also announced to pay a fully franked final dividend of $116.7 million or 22.08 cents per share, along with the interim dividend of $61.7 million or 11.68 cents per share. This total equals to 100% of the net profit after tax. The dividend is expected to be paid on the 21st September 2022, coming up just next month, to shareholders of record on the 26th of August 2022. And Deterra shares traded at $4.58, being down by 0.22%. Lastly, Australian private health insurance provider Medibank announced results for the financial year 2022. If you're missing any part of this and would like to watch it again, it'll be up on Kalkine Media's YouTube channel. And for Medibank, the company has reported $5.4 billion claims. They were totally paid and recorded negative growth of 10.7% in the net profit after tax. And the company also announced to pay fully franked final ordinary dividends of 7.3 cents per share, up 5.8%. The total 2022 ordinary dividend will be 13.4 cents per share, 5.5% above the 2021 levels. And the total represents an 84.8% payout ratio of underlying net profit after tax. The dividend is expected to be paid on the 29th September 2022 to shareholders. And Medibank's shares traded at $3.56, being up by 0.99% in this morning's trading session. You may have heard that information earlier in our first report. However, some things are worth repeating. But that's all for this edition of the ASX Buzzing Stocks for the Day. Another episode will be coming your way tomorrow. Please keep it locked on Kalkine TV till then for our latest market insights and business news. Sage signing off for now.